Welcome to Lawrence, Kansas, and pay heed all who enter, and beware, these Jayhawks can play a little football too. A staple of the college football environment, color-coordinated schemes in stands. A stripe out today. Students, alumni, all fans have band together to try to make life miserable for these visitors. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack. Just about set to put toe to leathers. We are deadlocked here in the third. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially. There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. FIU pushing tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He makes the grab. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Looking downfield, it's Prince. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hilton. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. From the red zone, it's Fleming. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Got it in the middle. It's Bailey. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing it. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Rushes on him. Dumps it off in the flats. Touchdown, Panthers. And that one will give them the lead. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Florida is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers. They're up by 17 over Kennesaw State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Fires to the tight end. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
And the Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Smith wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Offense gets set for second down. Trying play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Turning it on. Touchdown, Chop. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Makes the grab. It's Bailey. Oh, what a cut! And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. FIU pushing tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Makes the grab. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen. And the Panthers with a second and short to keep this drive moving.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy. I'm just going to take it.
This is a hard game and a hard position to play. But if you're the starter at this level, you cannot miss that throw.
No, you can't. And they don't miss that very often. I mean, those are the throws that usually say big plays on. The receiver gets a step, gets open. That's not one that they usually miss.
FIU set up with another first down. To the air, it's Prince. Fires to the wideout. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Forced out of the pocket. Oh, he's got some space. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, to get down and don't take a big hit.
The Panthers can really attack on this second and short.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Still looking. He'll pull it down. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, FIU. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
He doesn't need anything to be open. He just makes it happen himself. Hey, I'm going to call a pass. I want to throw the ball down the field. Oh, it's not open? Okay, I'm just going to pull it down, make it happen, take it to the house. What a scramble by the quarterback.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Across the 25, he's got room. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got it! He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Power football with the run. Into the And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. The hand to the running back. Nice move to keep running. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. FIU pushing tempo. Dropping back, it's Prince. Under fire. Makes the catch. Still running at the 40. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break up.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that thing. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
He's got the back in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. It's complete on the right side. Oh, what a move to get open. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground.
And you don't see that often where you're running a screen and you're featuring the running back and setting it up, but you go elsewhere. It's a nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular, seeing the defense, saying, I can make a play somewhere else, and he goes and does it.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bailey. And a sweet catch and a nice gain gets it down to the 30-yard line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Panthers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Takes a hit as he fires. Got his man downfield. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The Panthers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to head into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida International. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He steps out of bounds, a couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup. Off play action. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the 3rd quarter will wrap up with a big sack. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Got his man. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Smith dropping to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Working on the right. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Got him downfield. Finds a crease at the 20. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Jayhawks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Archon Jayhawk. And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Bailey. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Panthers headed quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's Fritz. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the 4th quarter, an opportunity to move on top. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Jayhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Probably need to pick up a few yards. From here, it would be a 62-yard attempt. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Got his man. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Jayhawks will have it 1st and 10. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
The play action fake. Here's the pressure. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Right down the middle. Finds the tight end down the gut. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Bought a little time, lets it go. Catch in the middle, it's Hilton. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Back to pass, it's Prince. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught over the middle, it's Hilton. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarmed.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. A sack at the 20.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the grab. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. FIU will line up to punt. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing, having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front.
He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. So the defense trying to protect the lead, but they could also put a punctuation mark on this thing and end it with a big turnover. FIU pushing tempo. Back to throw, it's Prince. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's got it, 1st down and more. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
With this situation in the game trailing with not a lot of time left, I understand going to the sideline to try and save clock, but you've got 3 timeouts in your back.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
When you're down late in the game, you got to make plays. It's really tough not to force the football. You can tell quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
Smith wants to throw. Quickly complete. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Going to the ground. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front, too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the ground with the back. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Back to throw, it's Prince. He's taking a deep shot. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Snatches it on the right. Off and running. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Panthers!
That touchdown ties the game, so you're expecting them just to kick the extra point, take a 1-point lead. Seconds left now. You got to play great defense here to try to ice this game and get the win.
37. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a 1st down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. Looking to throw on 1st down. He makes a catch. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had his 2nd right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. And
it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. 2-point conversion attempt is on the way. Snap in the shotgun. Dumps it to the back. And he makes the catch. It's a deuce. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking for a man. It's Prince. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And obviously the offense is in a difficult position here, and you're asking a lot from them. They're down by a touchdown, not a lot of time on the clock, deep in your own end, but this is something that you're trained for. Coaches always put their offense in this situation.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That will put the wrap on things for... Welcome to Pullman, Washington. Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars, and the anticipation is running high on the Palouse. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Jayhawks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. The throw. Plucks it out of the air. Touchdown, Jayhawks! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the returner goes down. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Brings it to the open. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield, it's Duggar. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Using the quick game. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll do it himself. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll send the back in motion. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense, trying to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball game. This defense just stepped up in a big moment.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Woods. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. First down for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Duggar. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple of possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
I think if you're the head coach at this point and telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point in the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Cougar! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. If we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better, sir.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive 1st down play.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Snagged out of the air. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. Great place to start for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Jukes his way for more. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal coming up. Looking for a man. It's Duggar. Trying to barrel in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short game. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Wazoo! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And that's why the coach decides to go for it on 4th and goal that close to the goal line. He knows he's got a quarterback, David, that's going to make the right read and the right decision when it matters most.
It's so nice to have that guy that you know is going to stay calm no matter the down. 4th down right there. Obviously trailing, needed a big play. He came through with it. And now, do you put 1 on the board, tie this game, or do you go for 2?
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Got a man in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Looking to fire. Moving away from pressure. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football but to flip the field position with the return. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. He'll try to take it back. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Cougars come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Scanning the field, it's Duggar. Gets it out quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Cougars. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find him, and they produce like this, you keep finding him.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Kansas offense returns to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity?
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State.
How oftentimes can you say that there is a safety who's the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
He fires one deep over the middle. And he reels it in at the 15-yard line. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Bring in the heat. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Kansas. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Duggar. It's complete to the right. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Snagged in the middle, it's Woods. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. There he goes. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops.
to this, the championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. You could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the BYU Cougars, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Russo. Let's get this thing underway. And the Cougars will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Defense is coming after him. Contact as he let the ball go.
Oh, a really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second.
And it's hauled in way downfield. And what a grab by the sophomore. The Jayhawks getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Smith. He's running out of time here. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, the quarterback was noticeably hurried on that play. Great pass rushes don't have to get to the quarterback to affect the play. That was a great example of it there.
And this pass is on target. Caught. It's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Short pass finds the tight end. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. The Jayhawks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. They'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's an out route, the catch made. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The Cougars hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Great footwork, a big opening now. We make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. And the Cougars are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He'll try a pass here. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Grab down the middle. It's Phillips. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And the Cougars will line up now. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's for the drive. The Kansas offense is back out there now. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. And they'll use the ground game here. Here's the 2nd down play. The shotgun, he's probing the secondary, and the pass is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts. So far, looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. Complete to the running back. To throw, it's Smith. Looking deep to the right side. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Big play there by the sophomore quarterback. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. End zone ahead. And he runs. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Zips it down the middle. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their 1st interception today. Going to set up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Breaks into the open at the 20, and he steps out at the 8. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this 3rd quarter. And it's BYU in the lead. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. 38. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And it's a direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Touchdown, Jayhawks. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Direct snap. And it's incomplete. The defense not called that time. Now it's third down. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. To throw, it's Smith. Looking for his big tight end. The pass ball is in. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. The sure hands. It's Smith. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Catch made down inside the 25. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down. This drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line.
And he takes it in for the score. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. and is picked off. He throws it right into double coverage.
You